At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349. News is also brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, providing quality cancer care in a spa-like setting. We are Pahrump's only chemotherapy center. Call 1-800-881-4226. News is also brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Tonight on News 46, an Act of Kindness Award is given to Newtown, Connecticut.
Pillowcases are made for the victims' families.
And 2 vehicles collide at Wilson and Linda Streets. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, December 27, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A woman who authorities say posed as an aunt of one of the victims of the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School used a Facebook account to solicit money for a funeral fund and was arrested and charged with lying to federal agents. The FBI and U.S. Attorney in Connecticut alleged that 37-year-old Noelle Alba of the Bronx used her Facebook account, telephone calls, and text messages during the alleged scam. Alba has been charged and released on a $50,000 bond. If convicted of making false statements, Alba could get a 5-year prison sentence and a fine of up to $250,000.
After the tragic killing of 27 people almost 2 weeks ago in Newtown, Connecticut, many are reaching out to the victims' families. An Act of Kindness Award has been sent on behalf of the town of Pahrump to Newtown, Connecticut. Well, we have an Act of Kindness Award right here. What is this about, Butch?
Well, this is going to be sent to Newtown, Connecticut, and it'll be condolences from the people of Pahrump, Nevada, just to let them know that people care about them, and that's what the world should be about. If we don't stick together and watch each other's back, and we're going to go nowhere. And we're going down a one-way street in the opposite direction, we're going to wind up in a terrible accident. So this is just a message from the people of Pahrump going to the people of Newtown, Connecticut, that we care about them, and we can't do much more than that because the tragedy's already happened. But maybe to just make it a little bit, ease the pain a little bit. But we just got to let them people know that we do care about them, that the people of Pahrump will always have them in their prayers and in their minds. And, we've got an awesome town here. And we just got to let the people know that we got to care for each other. And I can't say much more than that because united we stand, divided we fall, and if we don't stay together, we don't know where we're going to go.
How did the shootings in Newtown, Connecticut affect you?
I actually sat in my recliner and I was crying. Children are the innocent victims of our society today. Sometimes it's because of some of the mistakes we as adults make, including myself. They need us. We bring them into this world, and we certainly don't want to take them out. We got to support our children in any way possible, and this is just one way. Let's show them the right way to help others. And it just returns a favor from one to another that we do care about each other. And I get emotional when it comes to our children, and this is something we just have to do.
This plaque, like the one that you sent to Aurora, Colorado, will be delivered to the town there in Connecticut. What's the plaque say?
Act of Kindness Award presented in Newtown, Connecticut, for the courage to rise up from tragedy, to face all odds with hope and understanding that there will emerge a light to guide you through. The citizens of Pahrump, Nevada, 2012, an act of kindness is never wasted.
Thank you so much, Butch.
Thank you, and thank the people of Pahrump for caring about others.
A two-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon in the intersections of Wilson and Linda Streets.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
We got dispatched for a two-vehicle MVA at Wilson and Linda. Medic 1 arrived on location, found two vehicles, minor injuries. Medic 1 secured paperwork and both AMAs and no transport certificate.
Heavy impact or no?
No, not so much. Two airbags on one of the vehicles and then just side impact on the other full-size truck.
Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating the cause of this accident. Both of the vehicles seem to be a little bit off the roadway.
Yeah, they're a little bit off the road. We have a little bit of fluid leak on the side with radiator fluid. Other than that, it's a simple MVA.
So there was a report that maybe one of the cars was smoking?
Yeah, that's very common with the airbag deployment. It has the white powder dust that when the airbag deploys, it has the dust that comes out, and a lot of people mistake that from the smoke and it's just the dust.
How many occupants in the vehicles?
I believe there was one in each vehicle.
And so they both got checked out on scene here and decided not to be transported?
Yeah, both the medics on Medic 1 both assessed both patients, did vital signs, and then secured AMAs.
And when we come back from the break, we'll have much more local news, including the body of an apparent missing 10-year-old Las Vegas girl has been located.
Gold Town Casino, where you'll get the most bang for your bucks. Top-notch live gaming action, superior dining at Bougainvillea Cafe, and impeccable service you'll never want to leave. With surprises in store every day, why go anywhere else? All here at the Gold Town Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back, everyone. The Bureau of Land Management has signed off on a massive pipeline project to carry water from rural counties along the Nevada-Utah line to Las Vegas. The record of decision authorizes the BLM to issue a right-of-way to the Southern Nevada Water Authority for the nearly 300-mile-long pipeline from the rural areas to the desert metropolis that is home to about 2 million people. Nevada's state engineer in March granted the Water Authority permission to pump up to 84,000 acre-feet of groundwater a year from 4 rural valleys in Lincoln and White Pine counties. His approval has since been challenged in court by environmental groups, local governments, Indian tribes, ranchers, and others who claim the project will ensure economic and environmental doom to the rural areas.
And Commissioner Gary Hollis is now at home recovering from his surgery. He was released from the hospital after undergoing a triple bypass on his heart just in time to spend the holiday with his family. He's doing well and recovering at home. He wanted to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
A search and rescue team has been called in to help find a missing 10-year-old Las Vegas girl. Jade Morris was last seen with her father's girlfriend, Brenda Stokes, a woman who is now accused of slashing her co-worker at the Bellagio last week in what now appears to be a love triangle. Today, a search and rescue team has been contacted to help find her. Stokes reportedly took the girl to go Christmas shopping when she was reported missing. The search members met today at Rainbow and Wigwam, which is near the suspect's home, and began the search from there, and police do believe that they have found her body near North 5th Street in Las Vegas by the 2:15.
Very sad story. Some local quilters have got together to send something special to those in need in Newtown. Inside this room behind me is some women working hard for one purpose. That's compassion for those who have lost so much.
We're working on pillowcases for Connecticut for the shooting remaining students at the school. We got requests to help fill their request of 600 pillowcases for the students remaining in their school. Kindergarten through 12th grade, they have 600. If across the country, we get more than that. The siblings and other students and first responders will also get pillowcases.
Who is actually doing this request?
The Quilters Corner in Connecticut, they said no to quilts because there just wasn't time. Where pillowcases, for someone that's done sewing and quilting, in an hour I could sit down if I didn't have 20 interruptions and get one done completely. And it's a yard of material, totaling. You know, we use a couple of different colors because we want to make them as bright and as cheerful as we can.
You have a bunch of volunteers here helping you out.
Yes, this is Preferred RV's sewing and quilting group, and they're tremendous. Their RV season, they're always doing something up here. And when I asked Janice if they could help out, she said most definitely.
Barbara was generous enough to call us the other day and said this project was going forward with the pillowcases, and it seems a perfect project for us because we sew and do quilts for charity all the time, and this seemed like a really worthwhile project and something that we can do for these kids and do back there that you know, you can't send money, you can't, you know, it's a perfect project for us.
You already have a quilting closet here on site at Preferred RV, so you have a lot of quilters that get involved in this.
Oh, absolutely. And we have people, because it is an RV park, we have people that travel through all year. There are people that come down on their way further south for the winter, and they stop in and quilt with us for a week or two, and then they go south.
So who is actually shipping these out? I hear that you have some help on shipping these to Newtown.
Yes, Joni Eastley has volunteered to pay for the shipping. Now, if someone wants to help out and they don't sew or don't quilt, a yard of fabric or a $5 donation to Quilts for Cancer will cover the cost of one pillowcase. And they can write their own personal note that goes along with it if they want it enclosed. I'm not doing notes for everybody, but they can just send it to us or drop it off and we'll get it done and finished for them.
Do you know how many that you're going to have total? How long are you going to be making these for?
We're making them until January 4th. I would hope the minimum of 50. I really would love to see 100.
You guys decided to make these instead of buying them, the pillowcases. Why is it important to make them?
It's a way we express ourselves. Rather than buying it, we're making these, and every single one has a little bit of love and hugs stitched into it.
If people would like to donate or help out, so how can they do that?
They can give me a call in Pahrump at 775-751-5356.
For more information on this project, give Barbara Johnston a phone call at Quilts for Cancer. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Preferred RV Resort for News 46.
Well, if you looked at the calendar, you can see that we're coming up to the end of the year, and it's already time to start thinking about filing those taxes.
Wow.
After the break, we're going to have an Angie List tip to help you out with that.